Hi, I'm Synolve Craft, and if you want to level up your content creation strategy, I'm teaching a course and you'll want to enroll now. We'll cover selecting a niche, crafting your message, targeting your audience, editing basics, content planning, recording and uploading a video, thumbnails, SEO, and marketing your video, a mini course. So go ahead and sign up. This sounds like something that's interesting to you and you're ready to level up your content creation strategy. The information is in the description box below. So recently, I had this opportunity to go on Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life. They're live with Corey and Laquita, and I talked to them about building your audience and about conquering the algorithms, right? We all deal with the algorithms on social media. And so building your audience is such an important lesson. It's such an important tool that we all need to know. It's so important. You cannot do this work as a content creator, as a content strategist, as a work person who works as a content creator within the creator economy. You can't do this without a strategy. And part of that strategy must include building your audience. And we're going to get on into that right now. So I did a little research and there weren't a lot of recent videos, which is why I really wanted to do this topic, to do some updated, more recent information on how to build your audience. But I did find one newer video that was really great. It was by Rachel, How to Build an Audience on YouTube right now. I also found another video by Erin On Demand, which is a couple of years older, but great information. It's how to grow a dedicated audience, tips to creating a strong audience. She also did another video, 6 strategies to target your audience, and a video by Futur, build your audience on this one principle. So I'm going to leave the links to all these videos below, along with the link to Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life, where I was on their channel talking about how to build your audience. Building your audience is so important, and you have to have a strategy in order to do that. And there are some really important things that you need to know, because you have to grow in order to reach the people that you want to reach, to really reach your potential customer, to reach your one person, right? Which could be thousands of people, but you're one person that you really want to talk to and you really want to share the information with, the person that you really want to help and you really want to receive this information, these nuggets, all this goodness and joy that you over there sharing with your content. And so in order to grow your audience, the first thing you need to know is, what is an audience? An audience is a person for whom a writer writes, a composer composes, a writer uses a specific or particular style of language, tone, content according to what he or she knows about the audience. In simple words, an audience refers to those people, listeners and supporters, who are the intended recipients of whatever it is that you are creating content around. So they are the ones who will be reading your posts, reading your writing. They'll be listening to your broadcast. They'll be listening to your reels or to your lives. They'll be listening to your speeches, reading your books, purchasing your courses, and buying your books. They are your true loyal people. They're your true loyal supporters. They're your audience, the person that you're talking to. When I sit in my studio and I am working on videos or I'm writing books, I have one person in mind that I want to reach. One person, right, that I know needs to hear this voice. And so I'm Synolve, by the way, and I'm the author of Love, the New Currency. And I create content about self-care, self-love, about slow living, graceful living. So if you are interested in self-care, self-love, and soft living, slow living, graceful living, living a life of ease and grace care, self-care, then honey, you are on the right channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and Tap that notification bell so you're always notified whenever I put out a video, and leave a comment and a like. Let's get the conversation going, right? Let's get this conversation going to talk about building an audience and share your best tips and your best practices for building an audience, for building your audience. So I'm going to share some things, some of my best practices and best tips for building an audience, and share some of those things that really have helped me to build my audience and to really grow my brand, because that's what's important. There's a definite strategy that you need to employ when you are building your audience. And the first thing is to remember that from the moment that you turn on that record button, the moment that you sit down with your pen, the moment that you begin crafting these different infographics and pictures and taking pictures, all the things that we do as content creators. And if you want to know what a content creator is, and you want to know what the creator economy is and why you ought to be leveling up your content creation strategy and leveling up to become a content creator and be in this content creator economy, then I'm going to leave some links at the end of the broadcast, so stay tuned for that. But there are some definite strategies you need to employ. If that is, from the moment you turn the camera on, you begin to craft the vision, write down all of these things. You need to remember who you're speaking to, who this information is for. You cannot forget your audience, because everything is about the audience. From the time that you sit down, stand up, do your work as a content creator, it's all about the other person on the other side of the camera, on the other side of your social media or post, or the content that you're creating, the courses you're creating. From the moment that you guys come into this invisible space, this room together, it's all about the audience. And so sometimes we forget that. Every moment is crucial. A lot of times, sometimes creators will make it about them and are not really interested in the audience. We've all been there. We've all been in spaces where it's like the person was just having a conversation with themselves. They really weren't interested in our opinions or our voice. That's why I always say leave a comment below, because I really do want to hear from you. Everything is all about the audience. What is it that they want to learn? Why did they show up? If you are creating videos or writing a post, and the post is about how to make eggs, well, if you start talking about how to make pillows, they're going to be like, well, that's not why that's not why I clicked. That's not why I'm here. I didn't come to know how you going to make a pillow. I came to understand how you are going to make eggs. So remember that the audience comes for a specific reason, and it has to do with whatever's on your thumbnail. It has to do with the language in the description. All of that. It has to do with the title of your video. It has to do with the title of your post. All of that. So from the moment you take that picture, the moment you write your post, whatever your promise is to the audience that you're promising, remember that you must deliver it. That's important. All right, number 2, be authentic, be you. Oh, I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. Be who you are. I am from the South. If I came out with a Boston accent, y'all would look at me. I just can't even do it, right? I love it too. I've been watching, hubby and I've been watching Survivor's Remorse on Stars. And the sister, because I can't remember the actress's name, but y'all put it below if y'all watch that movie. But she has this amazing Boston accent. I can't do it. I am not from New York. I don't have a New York accent. I don't speak fast. I just don't. So then I'm from the South, and so I'm a slow talker. I am trying to speed up my cadence a lot. You guys may have noticed that, because I'm from the South. We sip on tea. Look, we can sip on a cup of tea for hours at a time. I actually got some tea back here herbal teas that I'm marinating here. I don't want to waste it, for a hubby that I made for him. I got some good stuff in there for him. And so I am who I am. And so we talk about herbal teas and my love of tea, because that's who I am. Be authentic. Don't be afraid to show a piece of you, pieces of you, your vulnerability. I've been doing content on the Synolve channel about self-care and self-love, and me letting go of my strong Black woman syndrome. All of that is sharing the audience a piece of me that they wouldn't necessarily know about me. And so share your vulnerability. Be authentic to who you really are. Don't come out as a fake person or something of who you're not, right? I got a whole video on how to be authentically you, how to become your authentic self, how to be you, right? And to let go of the syndromes, and to let go of the mask, and to peel back the layers of what society has said about you. And so in this space, I have noticed that there are not a lot of African Americans talking about creativity, and talking about the creator economy, and talking about being a content creator. And so that's why I'm in this space, because I love this. I have a master's in communications, all of that. So I'm being authentically who I am, and my passion, my brilliant self. I'm not dumbing myself down for anyone, and you should not do that either. Don't dumb yourself down. Be who you are. Be who you are, and your audience is going to love it, and they're going to really engage you, because your audience is a mirror of you. And so many times our audience, they want to learn and know the same things we want to learn. They want to know how you grow your audience. They want to know how to have better self-care, how to travel, whatever it is that you do on your content, and on in the work that you do. Someone wants to hear it and know it. So be authentically you. Don't go on as someone else. Your talents and your skills are so important. I cannot stress this enough. They're so important. And the thing that you do that you don't pay attention to, that you're not really even, you're like, oh, I do that all the time, I'm not even worried about it. You can sew a whole dress, sew everything for the whole bridal party. They want to know that. They want to know about that. You can make cakes, right? Wedding cakes and all kinds. You can do that. Look, people want to know that you can do plant-based foods, and create amazing meals that taste just like your mama's home cooking with all the other stuff. You can do that. No one can do that but you. And so whatever your skill is, if you can fix cars like nobody's business, you can hack a computer. Well, I don't know if you want to talk about hacking computers, but I'm just saying, be you. You're funny, witty, loving, happy self, right? The brainiac. I was just watching Talk with Tori just a moment ago, and he's doing these brain games. Who would have thought, right? Like, be you. Whoever you really, really are, be you. Be you. Okay? Okay. We got that one. All right. Now we put the audience first. We're authentic. And so one of my biggest ways of building an audience is to use Facebook groups. I use Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups. So most of your content may be in another space, like your website. It may be somewhere else, but you need to have a second home, a second space where you're really it's going to be a feeder for you. It's going to help you build your audience, and that may be on Instagram, it may be on TikTok, it may be on Facebook. I love Facebook groups. It's a great way to build an audience and to get to know other people. So find relevant Facebook groups that are really relevant to you, right? Really relevant to the work that you do. And then when you're in there, you're being authentic. Share your message, share your real message, share your real truth. So that's, that's really my number one is, well, we're gonna make it number 4, but share your truth, share your real truth of who you are. Be happy, be in those Facebook groups, be happy, be fun. And so if, say for example, if you like to do makeup, or you like to do hair, or you're a tech person, you love the latest iPhones, all of that, then when you're in those groups, you want to get a relevant group about tech or about makeup. Don't be in the perfume group talking about iPhones or the latest iPhone. No, you're gonna get kicked out. Don't be in the makeup club talking about how to make a planner, unless it has something to do with planning to do your makeup or planning, for different events. Unless it's really relevant, make sure it's relevant. But if you're a planner, then there's so many planner groups that you can be a part of. So you want to find relevant groups. Like I love herbal groups. I'm in a lot of herb groups, and when I'm in there, I'm talking about herbal teas, right? Making herbal teas and growing herbs. That's what I'm talking about. And I mean herbs like lemongrass, lemon balm, and things like that. Okay. So that's what it means, right? Be your authentic self, right? 5, say your message. Really get honed in that message. Whatever your message is, hone in on it. And those groups are going to help you do that. Hone in your message, hone in your voice, in your tone. That's number 6. Hone in your voice and your tone. Your tone is so important, how you talk to your audience. If you're loving and sweet and kind, do that. If you're more like you're like a drill sergeant, and that's good for like exercise, and you need that kind of tone, do that. Be who you are, and be your successful, loving, brilliant self. Bring that to the table and hone your message. Right now over on Instagram, hubby is working on honing his message. I love it. He's doing an amazing job talking about mindset in very different ways in his reels. And man, he's honing his tone, he's honing his tempo and his voice, really working on those things, doing voiceovers and recordings and matching that with videos that he creates. Oh my, it's a beautiful thing to see when you are in your magic, right? When you are in your divine space, being your authentic self. It's nothing like it, because you, at the end of the day, are really your only competition. Your only competition is you, because no one can compete with you. I'm just saying, when you walk in your gift and your talent, it is what it is. Number 7, I don't even know what number on. What number 7? If it's not the right number, we'll fix it. But number 7, one of the things that has really helped me to build my audience is to be an early adopter. Yes. When reels come out, I'm hopping on it. I'm on reels. When shorts came out, I started doing shorts. When all the lives were first coming out on YouTube, if y'all remember, I was going live and doing lives. You want to be you want to hop on the trend, be an early adopter to whatever the platforms are pushing, because that's going to be what they're going to push throughout the algorithm and throughout to all of their people. And it's going to be like you have wings, and you're going to be able to grow and build an audience. Right now, I'm growing on TikTok. I'm growing also on Instagram. I'm growing everywhere. But with the reels on Facebook and on Instagram, I'm in short form video. I'm doing the thing. I'm just saying, and I'm growing because I'm being an early adopter. When IGTV came out, y'all remember IGTV on Instagram? I was on that too. I'm just saying, be an early adopter. When TikTok changed and said you could do 3 minutes, and now they're saying you can do 10 minutes, I'm about to hop on the 10 minutes, y'all. I'm about to put me some longer content videos over there, because it helps you to grow. Whatever it is the platform is pushing, they want to do, you do it. If it's in publishing, when the new books came out, hubby designed my cover and did all my layout for my books, did an excellent, beautiful job. When Amazon Create Space came out with the publishing, you could do self-publishing, we hopped on it. We hopped right on it right in the beginning. So you want to hop on and be an early adopter, and that's really going to help you grow. Number 8, are we on 8? Is to do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Don't come out here half-baked and and forgetting, and oh, it's okay for forgetting, because you always have a second chance. But do your research. So many times we step out and we just don't do the research. It takes me sometimes longer to do my videos because I'm like researching and researching and researching. Okay, and I'm a perfectionist. Let's go and be honest. I'm just telling you. It is the truth. I'm just being authentic and true. And so, it is what it is. So do your research. Come out with your research. Have your statistics, like I started at the beginning, with a definition of audience. That's very important. That's really important. Do your research. Do your homework about whatever the topic is that you want to talk about or you want to share with your audience. Do your research on your audience. Do you really know them? Do you know them? Are they single moms? Are they recently divorced? Are they men who are into weightlifting and into long distance running? Are they women who are into hiking or all this long distance or what is this stuff? Or swimming. My daughter loves swimming. What is it that your audience love? Are they into self-care? Are they mature and of a certain age? How old are they? What are the demographics, right? Are they, what race are they? Are they mixed or what? All of that, right? All of your demographics. Are they African-American, largely African-American men or African-American women? Know your audience. Know who they are. Okay. And then your last one, which I think is 9, maybe, or maybe 10, we'll see, is to pay attention to feedback. Pay attention to your feedback, right? Listen to your audience. You have to, I think this is 9, listen to your audience and incorporate their feedback. So if they want shorter videos, do shorter videos. If they really like longer videos, they feel like they want more time from you and with you, do the longer the videos. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they need. Give the people what they want. So listen to your audience, right? And then number 10, the real number 10, have fun, right? Enjoy yourself, because when you're kind and loving and enjoying yourself, and you're kind and loving and appreciative to your audience, all of that is just going to be reflected back to you. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. And I've got more content coming out. And so if you want to see, you need to see, okay? Yeah, I'm just saying. If you want to see more videos, which I know you do, and you want to learn more about being a content creator in this content creator economy, you want to level up what you are doing, then click that next video right there in the iCard, because there's something good in there